Hi, Nick.
Hi, Maddie. Why are you an anti-vaxxer?
I just think that they actually put chips in you.
Like salt and vinegar?
Yeah, that's exactly right. They put a whole Smith's crisp in your arm.
Crisps?
No, wait. Okay, question
British?
though.
Yeah.
I've still got a chip lump. No, I actually do have a little lump left right where they did it. Did you have a lump in yours?
No, but I had Pfizer. So yours, my parents did. Oh. They had AZ. And also the Pfizer second dose is way worse.
Right.
The first dose of AZ is way worse.
Yeah.
So the second one you have will probably be super chill.
I hope so.
Anyway.
Well, yeah. No, Dad said it's a shot of cortisone. I don't know. Cortisone. I don't know. He said, and they when it goes in there, it's a slow release thing. So it leaves a little lump because it
is oozing.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know. That doesn't sound scientifically accurate. And I love you, Dad, but you're not the best with these types of things.
I mean, it doesn't not sound accurate. I'm what is underneath a lump? Cysts. And
well, that would be liquid.
And pimples. What is there?
I guess it's a liquid.
But if you cut open a zit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't there just be a little bit of whatever, and then what's the rest of the lump? Is it just super, super heavy blood?
No, I think it's pretty much cyst liquid.
Well, then what's a cyst? Is it a little sack?
Yeah, I think it's a pus type situation.
But then if you cut it open, you can't pull out the sack.
No. It's okay, but have you not seen... Have you not seen the pictures of pimples and stuff? You know, the animated, not the drawn diagrams, and it's it's
what
a
about a
pore
cyst,
that
then?
fills up. I think it's the same type situation. Oh. It's just on a bigger scale.
Okay, well, the human body aren't meant to last.
I totally agree with that.
Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
Anyway, welcome to What the Fuck is Happening, the podcast.
Yes, you know what? And what the fuck is up with cysts? I think, it actually...
The elephant in the room this week, cysts.
Perfect.
Should we call this episode Cyst-erhood of the Traveling Pants?
Yes, we should now.
No, elephant in the room this week is...
Yeah.
Oh, I have to choose. It's either that we're back in person for the first time in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or really, probably longer than that. Anyway, that it's your birthday.
Oh, that's so true. Maybe it can be both.
Okay, why not?
The elephant is we're back in person on my birthday.
And that is the elephant in the room
this
week.
That's the whole reason why I made Nick come down for my B-day.
Righto. No, how exciting. You're 35 now?
Yeah, it feels like it. My body feels that old.
Okay, wait.
She says...
Can we be soccer mums and be dirty 30? We're going to get loose on our dirty 30. We're going to have a cab serve. We're going to drop the kids off at the babysitters.
I think we've actually talked about this on the pod before and agreed that that's exactly what we're doing.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll have a middle-aged white lady themed dirty 30.
For a second I thought you were saying that turning 30 was middle-aged, and I was bro, no. Okay, you've got some issues.
For me, middle-aged was 15. I kid.
Wild, brutal.
I kid. No, what's the vibe? What's it like being 24?
24. Do you know what?
No, I asked. That's why I don't know what. That's
okay.
When I'm asking a question.
Well,
you feel exactly the same as yesterday?
Yes, but also... Yes, no, I do feel exactly the same as yesterday, but in the last 6 months, I felt infinitely older, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm about 40 years old.
Yeah.
So it's not that I don't feel different to yesterday, but I do feel different to when I turned 23.
Okay, well, I've been feeling that since I was 16, so...
Fair.
You're finally catching up.
Brutal, but fair.
Finally joining the geriatric club.
Yep.
But
yeah.
Emotionally.
The emotional geriatrics. Wait, should that be the name of the pod?
Emotional geriatrics?
Yeah.
Jerry gets emotional. No, do you want to hear a fun story about yesterday?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay, well, yesterday I was having a dinner party / games night with friends.
Cute. And I wasn't invited. I wouldn't have come anyway. I was babysitting.
I was on the Sunshine Coast. But anyway, you were babysitting on a weekend?
Yeah, someone else's kids.
Oh my God. did you try and kidnap children?
Obviously, that's
Anyway,
entirely what happened.
We won't ask for an explanation on that one.
We'll just leave that hanging.
No, but we went to my friend other Maddie's house.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they just got a brand new puppy like not long ago.
Yes.
And it's this brown cavoodle. It's the cutest thing in existence.
Love that.
But for context for the audience, about a month ago, my dog died, who I've had since I was a kid. That was rough. Less than a week later, or no, exactly a week later, Maddie's dog died.
Yeah, that's true. That was
Since
that
she
was
had
a
it since
lot.
she was a kid. So we were emotional wrecks.
We were.
But we hit it well on the podcast.
We did. Oh my God. We're such professionals.
I know. The week Chelsea was coming on, I was like, we need Chelsea on because I can't carry it. But no, so that was depressing as hell. I'm still depressed as hell. But this puppy,
Same.
I was literally in the first half an hour of arriving at my friend's house for this dinner party, I was sitting on the floor cuddling this puppy sobbing.
Oh no!
Because it reminded me of my puppy.
Yeah.
And that was how I started the night. And I'm like,
perfect.
What a perfect representation of me.
I mean, it can only go up from there, really.
Well, that's true. But like, I felt that, feels like a really good representation of who I am as a person.
That is fair. And honestly, I totally understand where you're coming from. If we didn't also have Nigel, I think I would be exactly the same. Like, because he's been there so consistently and he's handled it way worse than the rest of us. He's taken the loss very hard.
Yeah.
We're like trying to like console him. For context, Nigel is another dog.
This is true.
He's not a child. Yeah, like having him there has been okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, but just the optics of me playing with a dog like sobbing is hilarious. Whatever.
It's an aesthetic.
It's an aesthetic. It's a vibe. It's a mood.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was how the party started, and then everything was fine.
And then it went up from there.
Oh yeah, everything was fine. What about your weekend? How did you go sitting on babies?
Yeah, it was totally fine. There was 2 kitties. One I think is like 3 or 4. I'm not sure. And the other was 6. 6.5, as she very pointedly told me last night.
Oh, go off.
And I've never babysat them before.
Look at that little girl playing into stereotypes.
I know. No, I've never babysat them before, but the oldest, Josie, she was like super excited that I was coming. She wrapped me a little present and everything.
It's because she hadn't met you yet?
Well, no,
that was an insult. I'm kidding.
Lies. By the end of the night, she was like,
so excited to have you.
She was like, Madison, can you please be my big sister? I was like, oh, well.
I don't find that cute.
Not like
I find
practically.
That's like saying I love you on the second date. I'm like, not that it's happened or that I've said it.
It was definitely a lot.
That just makes me uncomfortable.
No, that's really fair. It was definitely a lot. And she because I think she knows, somehow she knows that mum and dad are planning to move away imminently. And she was like, are you going with them? I was like, oh no, probably not. I need to stay in Brisbane. She was like, good, don't leave. I was like, okay, well, I won't be in the same house. But
Jesus.
Yeah, no, but honestly, I'm used to it. Kids fucking love me. So
kids love me too. But you know what they say about babies? They say that if a baby stares at you in public, because babies are always staring at me in public, and I'm always like, hi, you can look away now. If babies are staring at you, it's because they think you're beautiful.
Aww.
Because they think you look like a baby.
Oh.
So every time a baby's staring at me in public, where I used to be like, oh, that's cute, what an adorable baby, and then I'm fine. Now, if a baby's staring at me in public, I'm like, well, fuck you, you little insult, bitch. I'm not a baby. Did I get the baby face award at my year 12 graduation? Maybe. Does that mean I'm okay with being called a baby for the rest of my life? No.
You'll grow out of it eventually.
Will I?
I don't know. We'll have to consult the babies of the world.
Yet again, another week in a row, I must say, goo goo gaga, bitch.
Did you really say that last week?
I'm pretty sure I said that. Yeah, because I was talking about Jamie Lynn Spears' kid. And I was like, she doesn't do like a full-on thesis or like deep poetry. Yeah. She's saying goo goo gaga, bitch. She's a toddler.
That's really true. Wow.
So many options for title vep already. Wow. Look at us go. Oh, what time do we start?
I don't know.
There's a timer now. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So fancy.
Right.
What? Did you press record on the video?
I'm pretty sure I did. I did
well,
about 5 minutes ago. I was like, I think I pressed record.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Beautiful.
That wasn't a very good bet. I feel like I might need to, what?
No, I was just taking a deep breath.
Well, I was going to say that I was thinking during the week, and I think I might need to change. When you asked me all those questions like a couple months ago, and you were like, what's your number one cultural moment?
Right.
And I said the Gaga blood dress, the paparazzi performance.
Yeah.
I might need to change it.
Wow.
I don't know. I've got to throw
That's
at least this
choice.
in there. I'm not sure if it really is.
Yeah.
But, okay, the moment in, I think, season 7 of The Real Housewives of New York.
Yes.
It's the finale episode.
Okay.
Everyone's fighting with everyone.
Iconic.
But everyone agrees that they hate Aviva Drescher.
Right. Okay.
And Aviva Drescher, homie has a prosthetic leg.
Okay.
I think just below the knee, she lost it when she was a kid. So she has this prosthetic leg. And in this finale, everyone's fighting. They're going out to this dinner party. Sonia Morgan held a party to celebrate her assistants that work for her for free. They're interns. She has like 10 of them.
Okay.
It's all very exploitative. Anyway, they're all fighting. And I think it's Carol or something says to her, Aviva, you are so fake. And Aviva goes, the only thing fake about me is this. And she rips off her leg and throws it on the dinner table. And it's the best moment in television history. That happened in like 2013, I think. 2013 or 14.
Right.
I didn't watch it back then.
Right.
At all. But I remember the day it aired.
Right.
So clearly. I remember Tumblr blew up. It was like the meme of the month. Everyone was obsessed.
Classic. I can imagine.
And that's always, I've always remembered that. And as I was watching Roni, I was like, is this the season where it happens? Is this the season where it happens? And then it happened.
Is it coming?
And I'm like, maybe that is my cultural moment. Because from like 2013 to like 2019 when I started Roni, it never left my mind. You know?
Yeah. Wow.
It's kind of iconic.
Fair. That is.
And I'm like, literally the internet blew up because it was so iconic. Like, she's the worst human ever. But it was so fucking funny. What is she? Yeah, she says, the only thing artificial or fake about me is this.
I love that it's also this. Like, she doesn't even say, is my leg.
The only thing fake or artificial about me
It's, oh my God, I love how heart-filled she
is
looks.
this. I'm
That's
showing Maddie the gifts.
Drama.
It's so fucking funny.
That is drama.
So fucking funny.
Wow, that has to go on the Instagram.
Okay. As if I need to be convinced to put Real Housewives clips on the Instagram. It's stunning. I mean, let's do culture because we always talk about everything way too long anyway.
Okay.
But did you note anything this week? I really like your skirt, by the way. I say that every time you wear it. But
Thank you very much. Honestly, it rides up a little high. I'm not going to lie.
bitch, maybe that's why I like it.
Shaved my legs from like here up, so that's a little unfortunate.
I would never know.
Perfect. No, I'm not gonna lie. The only
Can you hear me, girl?
news, yeah.
Oh, rip.
The only news that I've had any awareness of this week is Afghanistan. I haven't
Oh, yeah?
looked at anything else. I'm not gonna lie.
Look,
So
that's really rough.
yeah,
I'm not educated enough on the topic to, like, have opinions that actually matter.
it's fair.
But, like, I feel sorry for all of the people.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad over there.
And my only other opinion, I just said I shouldn't have an opinion. But my other opinion is if you insert yourself into the middle of something as big as what was going on over there,
Yeah.
you really shouldn't just ditch random, like, phase it out. It's cool,
Yeah.
but don't just yeet.
It's true. There's like it's very complex, and I feel like
You're the IR lady.
I'm the what?
IR lady.
Oh yeah, like I feel like I have a general grasp on what's kind of going on, enough that I could probably
General
give you
grasp.
like enough that I could give you like a background and a bit of a spiel about it, but like not enough that I should probably say it in public.
Not enough that you're confident you're not spilling misinformation.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's very bad, and I feel very terrible for basically everyone except for the Taliban, obviously, and probably America. But
Well, Well,
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a pretty fucked up situation
it is a pretty fucked up
in
situation.
general. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all I know. That's all I've been.
Like, you've been too excited about your birthday to absorb anything else?
Do you know what? I actually keep forgetting it's August, let alone my birth week.
Go off. You know, I've given 3 birthday presents in the last 24 hours.
Really? To who?
To you,
Me, obviously.
to other Maddie, and to Jacob. Literally,
When's Jacob's
everyone's
birthday?
birthdays are in August.
Wild.
His was like on the 10th.
Oh.
And his address and date of birth are... Just kidding, Jacob. I wouldn't dox you. Or maybe.
Or would I?
Might fuck around.
Might just have a good time.
Might just fuck around. Did you watch the new Eternals trailer?
No, I didn't.
Did you watch the first Eternals trailer?
I don't think so. I think maybe I've like seen a little bit of it in the cinema, like when they do at the Rosalie cinema, they play that whole like 6-minute clip that Marvel released announcing all, you know, when they did the whole like recap of all the movies they've done, and then they did like the little snippet trailers of all the for some reason they play that whole thing at the cinema there. So I've seen the Eternals part from that, but that's pretty much all I've seen. I did see obviously that one little snippet that was going around with Rob.
That was a bit of a...
Is it Richard Madden?
Yeah.
Where he like broke the table in half, but that's it. I haven't
That
seen
was
anything
on the
else.
trailer from the other day.
Oh, yeah.
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 It looks really good.
Does it?
It looks
When's it supposed to be coming out?
November.
Well, that's pretty close.
Apparently the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer comes out Monday, Tuesday for us.
Is there a Marvel movie in between now and the Eternals?
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if that was coming out now or if that was...
Yeah, they're releasing
Christmas.
that exclusively in cinemas. And Bob Iger or whoever runs Disney was like,
Interesting.
this is technically an experiment to see if it's worth releasing Eternals and Spider-Man at the end of the year.
That's...
And then Simu Liu, who
Yeah.
stars in Shang-Chi, was like,
we're not an experiment.
what the fuck?
Yeah, yes. Okay, I did hear this. I heard that vaguely.
So everyone go see Shang-Chi, or even if you don't feel comfortable going out to see it, just buy tickets.
I mean,
You know what? Billionaires should be allowed to exist if they buy tickets to Shang-Chi, like 1,000 each.
that logic is not flawed at all. So
No, it's sound.
it is sound.
Yeah.
It makes total sense.
You thought you were good at international relations?
Fair.
Fair. No, it looks genuinely good and like genuinely pretty different,
Yeah.
which I'm excited for. And yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Marvel has been kind of a bop this year, so
it has.
we'll wait and see.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they're not releasing it on Disney Plus.
Which one?
Shang-Chi.
No.
Wild.
No. But yeah, again, I don't know. I don't know how it'll perform. The Suicide Squad flopped.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I feel like that's definitely a little bit like pandemic related.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Also, definitely the first one was so bad that I feel like people are like, I don't really care enough to go and see it. That was me,
Yeah.
personally.
I would agree, but it has like really good. It's in like the 90s on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
But
Whack.
I think DC just fucks up the names. Like naming this soft reboot / sequel The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
It's not enough. It's not differential enough
No,
to convince people to go see it.
it's really true.
It's just like, they're
Terrible name.
re-releasing the Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible name.
And that's how they fucked Birds of Prey as well. Because they named it Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. No, Birds of Prey. No, they named it Harley Quinn and the Fantabulous. No, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
That's right. Wow, that was a lot.
And that's what they had on every movie ticket. And that's why everyone was like, I'm not going to see that. That's stupid.
That's a really stupid reason to not go and see a movie.
Well, it happened.
I mean,
Literally, they surveyed people when it was out. And they were like, yeah, it sounds stupid. even though it was very much not representative of the film itself.
No, it actually wasn't, was it?
They should have just named it Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey.
It's really true. Or just Birds of Prey, I'm not going to
Birds of
lie.
Prey.
Yeah. I kind of liked the fantabulous emancipation whole bit because it really gave me like an inkling into the fact that the movie was going to be balls to the wall. Which
I would have liked it if they had that on the title card in the movie itself.
Yeah, that's fair.
But officially,
yeah, that's fair.
it got so bad that the third weekend it was out in cinemas, Warner Brothers had to put out a thing, and they had to put out a thing and said, actually, we've just renamed it
Iconic.
to Birds of Prey.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
They really fucked everyone over in that movie too.
Yeah. Oof.
Can we continue on DC films? Because there's some interesting stuff happenings.
Okay.
Basically, you know how the MCU is the DCEU, the extended universe?
Mm-hmm.
Going forward, they're doing it like a bit differently. Well, one, I think the Flash movie is meant to rewrite the whole thing and explain why Ben Affleck's not going to be there anymore.
Is he really not?
Realign it, and Batman, Superman and stuff, it's all getting realigned.
Is Henry Cavill being Superman anymore?
No, he quit. And Ben Affleck did
What?
quit, but then
When?
the other year.
The other year.
So what I said. I mean, he didn't officially quit, but they didn't part ways on good terms.
Right. Did their contracts run out and then...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sort of. It was more complicated than that. Because there was like
Right.
changes in leadership and there was a merger between Warner Brothers and Discovery. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
But basically, that's all pretty fucked at the moment. The quality of the DC movies has been all over the place up to now. And they're hoping that with the Flash, they're doing the Flashpoint storyline, which I don't know if you know much about it.
No. Is that going to be the same person playing the Flash? That's that's the only thing I care about.
So people staying the same are the Flash and Wonder Woman.
Good.
And Aquaman.
Good. Henry Cavill was a great Superman. That was a big loss.
He was. But now it's Supergirl instead.
Okay, that's cool.
And she kind of looks like a lesbian in the movie, and I'm here for it.
Love that. Is that not the same Supergirl as the TV shows, though? Right? It's different.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
But no. So the Flashpoint storyline is basically Barry goes back in time to try and basically to save his mum on the night that she was murdered. And that sets off a series of events that when he returns to the present day, it's a completely different world.
Right.
It's like a classic story, but it was, to be fair, in the comics, one of the first to do that.
Okay.
And it is a genuinely good story because it's about him trying to fix it and stuff with this different set of characters. For example, the Amazons and the Atlanteans go to war. And like I think Aquaman's dead because Wonder Woman killed him.
Oh my god.
That kind of thing.
That's cool.
But basically, Ben Affleck is going to be in the movie.
Right.
For a little bit as his last appearance as Batman. He never even got a Batman movie.
Yeah.
And then the main Batman in the movie and the Batman in the DCEU going forward is going to be Michael Keaton from the 1989 movie Batman. You know the one?
No.
You've seen the Michael Keaton Batman movies?
Of course I haven't.
Oh. Weird.
No, I haven't. I haven't even seen the Christopher Nolan Batmans. So,
well, I'm like,
I don't really like Batman. I don't vibe with that concept.
Go off, King. So basically, I don't know why Michael Keaton's going to be Batman now.
That doesn't really make much sense, and mostly because how old is he now?
Because he fixes most of the stuff. He's able to go back in time. He's able to fix all the stuff mostly, but then obviously the emotional impact is that he has to let his mother die so that the world can be as it was.
Right.
But stuff still changed.
Right.
EG.
EG.
Batman is a different Batman now and all that.
Okay.
But that's also what Marvel's planning on doing, I think.
Oh, what with? Ugh.
With like all of the things and mutants and shit. And the TV, actually. That's the whole point of the multiverse of madness and all that. Is so that they can clearly separate all of the TV that they don't want to be a part of the MCU and all the TV that they do. Like, I'm pretty sure the Netflix Defenders, like Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, they're all going to stay they're all going to be in the MCU properly.
Oh.
And then, like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think they're going to pick and choose parts that are part of the MCU. But then there's other things like the Inhumans and, like, the Hulu TV shows like The Runaways and
Yeah.
Cloak and Dagger, they're all not going to be part of the MCU. And it's kind of...
I mean, I'm not going to lie. If you're going to make a show, like, if you're going to make a show, then it's got to be part of it.
You've got to commit.
Yeah.
Well...
You can't just, like, do a show, because then it's like, they're just doing it to make money, It's not even part of the actual thing.
Well, to be fair, they started doing Marvel TV shows that were set in the MCU in, like, 2012. Just after the Avengers, which they didn't really have a plan much then. So they just said, yeah, these TV shows can be a part of the MCU, why not? And then it started to pick up steam and the movie started to make $1 billion a movie.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we need to take this seriously.
This isn't just fun
so they
anymore.
like retconned a bunch and changed stuff, and some of the heroes aren't the hero. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But for some reason they're keeping like Daredevil and stuff, and apparently Matt Murdock is meant to be Peter's lawyer in No Way Home.
What?
And like all this shit.
That's wild.
So I think they might over confuse casual audience goers. But
I've never watched the Netflix shows, so
they're pretty
that's
good.
too much for me already.
Iron Fist sucks, but the rest are good.
Is that good one? Is Iron Fist the one with Luke Cage, or is that Luke Cage?
He is in it, but Luke Cage has his own show.
I don't know anything about those shows. I won't lie. I did try to watch Jessica Jones, but I think I only got 1 or 2 episodes in, and I was like, "This is way too dark for me."
Yeah, they're all quite. Luke Cage isn't as dark.
Yeah.
But Jessica Jones picks up halfway through the season. It
Oh, okay.
figures out the pacing and stuff at once.
Yeah, and I think I've heard this season 2 is way better than season 1 as well.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But
Oh well.
But no, I'm cautiously excited about all of this multiverse shit in both of the DC and Marvel movies. But I'm like tired already.
Yeah, it's really true. I was really just excited like 10 minutes ago when we were like, oh, that's so like Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man. I'm so excited for that. And then we started talking about the multiverse, and now I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
This is too much to keep track of.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am curious at how they're going to keep the casual moviegoers' attention.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I really do.
Yeah.
It's too much.
But anyway.
I need to bring it back together.
Yeah, I think that's kind of their point in... It's like they're making it more complicated so that they can, in a year or two, bring it all back together.
Interesting.
Under one concise kind of umbrella.
Please do.
But of course, to do that, they need to do all this multiverse shit so that they can break the multiverse and put it back together into the one
Thing.
universe that's the actual, the sacred timeline or whatever. You know?
Right.
That kind of thing.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So there's just a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. Wow. Okay. Well, good talk about that. We'll move on.
I feel like I enjoy educating you on the comic books and shit.
That's fair.
But yeah.
I like
Eternals
enjoy
looks good.
hearing about it for like 60% of the time, and then after a while I'm like, why did they do this? Why did they make it so complex? And that's about the time when I'm like, okay, I don't really care anymore.
I mean, that's kind of the interesting thing is that like the 70s and 80s comic books,
Yeah.
and still now, but they like went deep on the lore and they went deep on like political issues and
Yeah.
the ramifications worldwide of certain events and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like really fascinating and genuinely unpacking big like cultural moments and shit.
Yeah.
But movies and shit can't do that,
No.
really, to any meaningful degree.
Do you think?
Well, I think the Marvel and like superhero ones can't.
Why?
Because like a third of the movie has to be fight scenes.
Well, a third of the comic has to be fight
And-
scenes.
A third of the movie has to be, like the entire movie has to be somewhat family-friendly, M-rated.
It's true. I think my actual thing with it is I don't think they have the capacity to do it. I don't think they have like the actual capability to make it connect it. The most deep and meaningful they got was definitely the Winter Soldier.
Interesting.
The Captain America Winter Soldier movie. I mean, not the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Ragnarok too. But again,
I
like,
know Ragnarok was pretty surface level.
that's fair. It's true.
Anyway, I truly just wanted to talk about the Eternals so I could say that Richard Madden looks insanely hot in his superhero outfit.
Yeah.
And Kit Harington got a lot more screen time in this trailer than
Oh, really?
the first one.
Keen.
And that makes me hopeful that he's actually in the movie, like at least a third of it.
I'm really excited to see those two, obviously my baes, but also Angelina Jolie. I'm really keen for her.
There's this one moment in the trailer where she like conjures up these weapons.
Love that.
But they're like the weapons themselves are like this golden string. I don't know. It's just beautiful to look at. It's like really pretty.
Yeah, I am pretty keen for the Eternals. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm mostly just excited for it because of the cast. Like it's so like awe-inspiring that I'm just excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's exciting. Yes. But anyway, and also like most of the stuff from Marvel this year is all directed by women, so that's fun.
That is fun.
Like over half of it.
Love that.
Well over half of it.
Good.
I agree. I concur. I mean, I really want to talk about Lord's new album, but I know there's no way in hell you listen to it.
No, I haven't even heard a single. I might have. Sing a bar from the most famous song from this album, and I'll see if I know it.
Probably Solar Power.
Okay. How does it go?
I hate the winter. Can't
Same.
stand the cold. I tend to cancel all the plans. And then I'm going to skip forward because there's great lines like, can I kick it? Yeah, I can.
That is a great line.
And I throw my cellular device in the water. Can you reach me? No, you can't. I'm so stupid. Honestly, I think that was the lead single, and I think it shouldn't have been. I think Mood Ring should have been the lead single because it's good. It's more upbeat and like, I don't know, traditional, I guess. But Stoned at the Nail Salon makes me cry. Not that you aren't going to understand the reference, but it's the liability of this album.
Okay.
Because the song Liability is intense.
Yeah.
For melodrama.
Right.
Which, of course, you know.
I did, vaguely.
But no, I like the new album. If I had to rank the three, I would say Melodrama, and then Solar Power, and then her first album, Pure Heroine.
Huh. Has she only done 3 albums?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been like 4 years since the last one.
Huh.
But
Back.
it's kind of controversial, this album, because it's a bit different to her other stuff.
Right.
And it's a bit more toned down, I guess,
Okay.
compared to the rest. Like there's quite a few ballads on it. There's a lot more guitar and stuff. But I think all the songs, there's only like 1 or 2 skips, which is still pretty impressive. You know? And I mean, really, everyone's there for the lyrics anyway, and the lyrics are incredible.
That's fair. That's true.
So that's it on that. My favorite song of the album, which you all know about, of course, Mood Ring is number 1. And then Stoned at the Nail Salon.
Is you just going through the same list that you went through before?
No. And then Fallen Fruit. And then Solar Power. And then maybe Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All. They're probably my top ones.
They sound very dramatic.
They are.
Love that.
Yeah. But you know what's really cute and fresh and fun about this album?
What?
She's not releasing CDs. She's releasing music boxes, which is like the same kind of general shape and size as a CD.
Right.
But it's just like recycled paper, like posters and stuff, and there's a digital download code for the album.
Oh.
It's like posters and a cute notebook and fun stuff like that. And she's done that because so much of the landfill is CDs.
Yeah.
Because CDs are like impossible to break down.
Yeah.
So she did that.
That's cool.
And apparently her record label was like, can we not do that? Because that doesn't count towards album sales then.
Oh.
And she was like, no, we're doing it. So she's sacrificing record sales for the environment, which is cute. I mean, the record's literally called Solar Power. It's about environment and shit.
Right. Wait, so if I like download an album on like whatever, on like Apple Music or Spotify, that doesn't count towards.
No, that does. The difference is that with a download code, you're downloading the files directly from the Universal Music website or whatever.
Right.
Which doesn't count towards sales.
Right.
But if you're on Apple Music or an official service like that, it does. Mm. So, like, hypothetically, if these digital codes were like redeem on iTunes to get buy the album on iTunes to download that.
Yeah.
But then, of course, they can't do that because so many
Not
people are on
everyone.
Samsungs and that kind of thing. So it's just the downloads from the website in their raw files, like MP3s, whatever.
Right.
Which then, because they're not through one of the actual services, can't count towards record sales.
That doesn't, like, you've explained it very well and what you've said makes sense to me, but like the concept doesn't make sense.
It's unfair.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't. Weird.
Yeah, because most artists only give those digital code downloads with the physical CDs.
Yeah.
Which is different.
I mean, I feel like not many people actually buy physical CDs these days anyway, particularly if all you're getting is a download code. I would imagine most people would just do it through Spotify or Apple. But
I buy records because I'm pretentious. And I'll buy a CD if it's like a special edition one because I'm a sucker for that shit. It could be a movie I don't even like and I see the limited edition steelbook and I'm like, yes, please.
You are a sucker for that.
Thank you.
I don't remember the last time I bought a hard copy, of anything. Maybe a book, but that was like still more than a year ago.
Maybe a book?
Yeah.
Maybe a book?
Maybe a book. That's the last time I bought a hard copy of something.
Go off. That's stupid of you. I need like physical proof that I own it.
One Direction album.
Wow.
I don't want to spend my money on it. I already spend my money elsewhere on getting access to the music. You know?
I mean, I do know, but I think that capitalism
has won.
Yes. Has made me buy into it.
I mean, you're right. So
thank you. Literally, if a DVD comes with like a free poster,
oh my God,
I'm like, check out.
You could just get the poster for cheaper.
Yeah. And I'm like, is this movie going to be on a streaming service 3 months later?
Yeah.
And am I going to watch the movie between now and then? No. Am I going to buy the movie anyway just in case? Yes. So dang.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, but we knew that. We knew that.
We did, you're right.
We knew that.
We did.
Let's quickly talk about Drag Race UK.
Okay.
Well, no, this is interesting.
Okay.
And no, don't be a bitch. It really is. Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean I'm not going to call you out for being a hoe.
I would expect nothing less.
No, Drag Race UK 3, the cast was just announced, right?
Okay.
And there's the very first in Drag Race history a fab drag queen. So assigned female at birth. This is a female drag queen. Like a faux queen. Like.
Oh.
Yeah.
So wild.
That's a good thing. Because drag is for everyone.
Yeah. Fair.
But like the fact that it's under one of the franchises that RuPaul actually hosts is wild to me.
Yeah.
Because he's been very against it in the past, but now all of a sudden he's chill. I find it really interesting. I think it's really good. Her name's Victoria Scone.
That's her drag name? Mm-hmm. Wild.
She's also a lesbian, so it's like
good.
Part of the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
Not that they'd have to be. But I mean drag is literally the impersonation of females. So like why can't females do it?
I don't really know. Like, in my brain, I've got the message going where it's like, I feel like it's an unfair advantage. But, like, I don't know what that's rooted in. Probably something bad.
But then if you, like, think about it, the drag queens have to use padding to over-accentuate everything.
Yeah.
And she still has to use padding to over-accentuate everything. So it's like, you're still doing literally all the same stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm always here for more diverse
that's fair. Yeah.
casts. But then on the flip side, most of this cast is white. Like almost entirely white.
Oh, God.
Which is wild because season 2 was more diverse, racially diverse than this season. I don't know how they flipped that and went backwards, but whatever. So it has its pros and cons, but I just thought that was really interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, yeah, I'll have to process it and figure out why
Why'd you just yawn?
I don't know. I feel very tired.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah.
I'm glad we agree.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the next thing, or should we do a quick watching?
I'm still watching the same thing, so...
Are you nearly done?
I've just finished season 4, so I've only got 16 episodes, season 5 left, but season 6 is about to come out, so...
And?
Then I'll be not done.
And?
And what?
And are you enjoying it?
Season 4 was whack. It was really wild.
That's the one with like the nudist colony and stuff, right?
It did have that, yeah. But also just like, I feel like I spoke about this last week, like the general tone shift that's come with Netflix producing it is like...
Whiplash.
Yeah, very much so. And it's much darker, and I feel very like the first 3 seasons were way more lighthearted. Like bad things happened.
Right, yeah.
But like, you know, it was still kind of like fun. Whereas this one's like there are actual consequences for all of their actions, and everyone's really sad now. And the season 4 finale was like really crazy. Like it ended really wildly, and I'm very sad for all the characters, and that's bad. Like, I mean, it's fine. It makes it a better show, except it's not what I wanted because I got used to it being lighthearted for 3 seasons.
I don't know if this is a spoiler.
Yeah.
But I did see that at some point in the series they used like my least favorite trope of all time.
Which is?
I mean, do you care if I say?
I probably know all of the major spoilers anyway.
That Tom Ellis is playing 2 versions of Lucifer.
Oh, okay. Like I did
the real
know.
one and the evil one that's posing to be good or whatever.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
No, so it's actually his twin brother.
Like, I give a fuck. It's still Tom Ellis playing 2 characters with different motives.
It's going to be a bit crazy. That's going to that happens in the
finale.
No, that hasn't happened yet. That's the plot line for the first half of season 5.
You sure it's not the second half?
I think it's actually both halves, but then there's a bigger thing that's happening in the end of season 5 as well. So,
well, I hate that with all my heart. It's too soap opera.
That's really fair. I'm kind of intrigued because I'm intrigued to get to see another angel because we've only seen a couple in the show. So I'm like keen for another one. It's Lucifer's twin and it's like a whole thing, but I'll have to wait and see how they actually do it.
Anyway, and maybe it's just because I've watched so many like Arrow shows and
yeah.
Oh, what was the other thing? Arrow has like Arrow and The Flash and all those TV shows have so many fucking doppelgangers and shit that it's infuriating. I'm like, if you want to kill off a character, fucking commit.
Lucifer's not dead.
Commit to letting go of that actor. Don't keep bringing them back in a different capacity just because you feel like it.
That's fair.
Ugh, hate it.
Yeah. That's not what's happening, so don't worry.
What was the other show that they did that in that I was like, fuck you? I don't remember, but that's like my least favorite trope.
That's fair. Love triangles is it for me. I can't watch love triangles no matter what form they're in. So,
what if it's a love triangle between the 2 twins and Chloe?
I will literally kill myself. But
I think that's literally what it is.
No, it's not. It's Michael comes. See, I already know everything.
I stopped. I don't care.
That's kind of what it is, but it's not actually what it is. If that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Does she think she's falling in love with the real Lucifer, but it's actually the other one?
Well, she's already in love with the real Lucifer, and she thinks that it's Michael, or she thinks Michael is Lucifer, but only for like an episode, is my understanding. So,
anyway, that's like literally what they did with Steve Trevor in Wonder Woman 84.
It's literally not.
That she thought that all that. I don't know.
No,
she was seeing him, but he wasn't actually him.
Yeah, no, that's not what this is either.
Well, again, stupid.
Maybe. It might be stupid. I have to wait and see.
I actually don't hate the show. I thought it was like...
What show?
Lucifer.
Oh.
Like, the actors commit enough that it's like... Commit to the role enough that it's like... Camp.
It's true. Season 3... See, and you like long... form stories, don't you, as well?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, see, they didn't do that in season 1 and 2, which I know Because you also don't like the case, like the weekly case situation.
No, I don't.
Which actually they still do. Season 4 wasn't that. It was basically
but it's
just
like
long form.
intertwined.
Yeah, but season 3 was like case of the week and had the long form story, which is the first time they'd done that properly, at least. So,
but isn't season 3 also the last like 4 episodes are actually just bonus episodes?
The last 2 are, yeah. So they had their finale, which was the 24th episode, and then they got cancelled. So they filmed the extra 2 episodes to be part of season 4, and then and then they got because they apparently just started filming. Like,
I thought they were set
episodes
before the
from
rest though.
That's how they ended up editing it. So they filmed it with the intention of it being as part of season 4, and then when they found out that they were cancelled, they were like, "Oh well, we
Why
have
were
all
they filming
this
2 more
footage."
episodes before they were renewed?
Oh, I don't know. This is just what I read.
Fox News, Fox the channel. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, and so then they were like, "Okay, we'll just edit it and make it like bonus episodes, and they can vaguely fit into the arc of season 3," which they don't really. They pretty much go alone.
Yeah. Wait, I have so much to talk about. Okay.
Oh my
no, we're
God.
talking about what we watched. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
So this week I've been watching The White Lotus.
Oh yeah.
4 episodes out of 6 is what I've watched. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
And it's like fantastic. It's in its like rawest form is just a character study,
Love that.
which is obviously fantastic, and all of the acting is insanely good and everything. But it's genuinely fascinating just to watch these people be people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really cool. I also I've been watching, a new sitcom called, well, it's not a new sitcom, but a sitcom called The Neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really, really good. It's like light, but talks about certain stuff, but not, I don't know. It's just really good. And you know when you find a good sitcom that like perfectly fits you,
Yeah.
it's like really easy to watch and good to watch.
Yeah.
It's that, which I really enjoy.
Nice. I like that.
It's basically about a white family moving into a black neighborhood.
Interesting. Love that vibe.
So they talk about all of the stuff, obviously, and the culture differences and all
Yeah.
that. But mostly it's just like silly and nice and fun.
Love that. I love a lighthearted critical race theory.
Exactly. I also watched have you heard of the movie Searching?
No.
It stars John Cho.
No.
Bitch. It's a tight 95 minutes.
Okay.
It is so fucking good.
Is it?
It has one of the best reveals in film history.
Okay, all right. Let me write it down then.
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's one of those ones where it's all shown from the perspective of computer screens.
Whack.
So it's like Unfriended and stuff, but done well.
But better. Oh, wait. Is it from 2018?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
It's phenomenal.
David Kim files a police complaint in order to find his missing daughter, Margot. However, a string of hidden truths unravels when he checks her laptop. Ooh.
There's reveals and fake outs and everything. It's
Love
so good.
a reveal and a fake out. Hey, Deborah Messing.
Yeah, we
Whack.
stand Deborah Messing.
We sure do.
She plays a detective. She's very good.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I haven't seen this, but I recognize the poster, so I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, it's like one of the best thrillers I've ever seen. It's so good.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
You should. It's like a tight, easy to watch movie.
Okay.
But even my parents, who like this was a completely new format for them,
Yeah.
they were both like enthralled,
Interesting.
and they were both like, "Wow, that was a movie." You know?
Okay, that's
They
cool.
loved it.
All right, I'm keen then because I assume that mum and dad are all gonna want to do like a birthday family
bless.
thing, so that's what I'll make them watch
That's a good idea.
just randomly watching Lucifer starting in the season 1, season 5.
Yeah, that's fair. No, and you know what's the best thing about it is? Like, obviously it's a mystery. Mm-hmm. The absolute best thing about it is that every decision they make plot-wise. Every reveal makes complete sense.
Love that.
All of the evidence has been shown to you. All of the evidence is there. It's all sprinkled throughout.
Yeah.
It's like masterfully put together.
Okay, I'm keen.
And I don't know if they could have done that in a traditional format as well as they have in this.
Okay, I love
format.
that. I really like that when the storytelling actually serves a purpose. Yeah.
I'm very excited to see what you think.
Backyard, someone has been spotted.
Backyard Blitz.
Who's in my backyard? How can someone get into my backyard?
Wait, what's your backyard?
My security camera.
Oh, I'm scared.
It's fine, we're locked in.
Oh my God.
For a live, continue.
Is it an animal?
We'll wait and see.
Wow, guys, you're about to find out if we get murdered live on the pod.
Okay, well, there's no one there.
Or, I mean, maybe it just won't be recorded.
Wait, let me see the recording.
And we'll never publish it because we did.
Person, 618, yes. Let me see that footage, please.
Ah! Did I get you?
A little. Okay, well, there's no one there, so maybe someone just walked by.
It was absolutely a ghost.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so that just happened. We're 1 minute post someone being spotted in the backyard.
Wig. Oh.
Yeah.
What else did I watch? The White Lotus. Oh my God, okay. I know you don't watch it this season, but Drag Race All-Stars Season 6.
Yeah.
The latest episode was like the Bring Back a Queen that's been eliminated episode.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Was it?
So a queen that I don't even necessarily like. Mm-hmm. Like I like them as a drag queen and as a performer, phenomenal. Mm-hmm. But so basically the twist in this was, I think this was episode 10 or 11. Mm-hmm. So 10 of the queens that had already been eliminated basically had to do like a knockout lip sync battle to get back in the game. Mm-hmm. So the very first queen and the second queen had to fight.
Wild.
And then who won that went and battled the third queen eliminated. And then who won that went and battled, so on. So say the first person eliminated wanted to make it back into the game. They had to win 10 lip syncs.
That's whack.
Right?
Who won?
Okay, well, we actually don't find out. They left it on a cliffhanger.
Oh.
But, okay, the third queen eliminated, I think it was the third. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Right. Right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember in season 10 when she had a meltdown in Untucked and said, if I had to lip sync, I was motherfucking ready to do so.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, that was no lie.
Oh, really?
That was no lie. She won 6 in a row.
Holy shit.
Made it to the very last.
Wow.
Maybe 7. She might have won 7. I don't know if she wins the last one.
Yeah.
She was like the third eliminator and she made it all the way to the final one.
Wow.
Every single one was entertaining as fuck. She was like, oh, you wanted props? I'm going to give you props. It was so entertaining. It was so iconic. The gag. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. I think like the 5th or 6th queen eliminated was Akira Davenport.
Right.
Who honestly I was hoping might win the season, but whatever. She refused to do the lip sync battle to get back in the competition. She was like, it completely broke my soul being eliminated from my original season, and this time it broke my soul again. However, I am proud of what I have done this season.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go out there and lip sync and lose. If I lose, my heart's broken all over again.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they let her just go home and not do it.
Okay.
And Silky was like, okay, well, can I still lip sync? And they said, yeah, why not? It was to Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Love that. Of course, I would still want to lip sync to that. Like, I have the best fucking moves for that song.
It was so funny. She's a mess, but in the most entertaining way. It was fantastic. And yeah, she killed. She deserves to be back in the competition for just winning that amount.
Yeah.
But I think she did fuck up her last lip sync. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's devastating. I'd be devastated if I was her.
Yeah, truly though, like even if you don't watch the rest of the season, just watch the latest episode because it's entertaining as hell, as all hell.
Okay, all
it's
right.
like I would pay so much money to go and see one of her shows.
Really?
After seeing this, yeah.
Iconic, because we hated her.
I mean, yeah, she was very overbearing.
She was a bit
and she
mean.
still is, but it served her well this episode.
That's good. Love that.
You know?
Love that.
Yeah.
I also do really appreciate when someone can like be arrogant and boast about a skill and then actually like
Shows
follow
up.
through.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that in someone.
Love it. I think that's all I've been watching, really.
Fair. Okay.
I watched State of Play.
I don't know what that is.
It's a movie with like Ben Affleck. What's that Aussie guys dude? Aussie guys dude. A guy's dude. What's his name? You know, the Australian guy.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh. He's in like movies.
I'm just going to need like a tiny bit more. What movie?
He's in The Nice Guys. He's in
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
He's in it. Rachel McAdams is in it.
Okay.
What's her name? Fuck. She's an icon. I was talking about her last week.
Oh my God,
She
okay.
delivered her iconic lines.
What movies is she in?
Helen
I love
Mirren.
The Nice Guys. Just as
The
an
Nice Guys is
aside.
really good.
Yeah, that's a
Helen
great
Mirren's
movie.
in it. Some really, really fantastic actors. And it's a political spy thriller.
Yeah, okay.
Really, really good.
Cool.
Really well done.
You've watched a lot this week.
I know. I've watched a movie nearly every night.
Oh my God, jelly.
That's I guess all I've watched, but not really. I also watched Red again for the first time in like 10 years. You haven't seen that?
No, I don't know what
It's like
it
an
is.
action comedy with retired, extremely dangerous. It's like retired spies.
Right.
It's like John Malkovich.
No.
Helen Mirren again. More people.
Cool.
Morgan
Nice.
Freeman.
Love him.
It's a really good movie. It's light and silly.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on because we've got to talk about the fact that OnlyFans is banning explicit
Oh,
content.
okay. Yeah, wow. I'm glad you remember to bring this up. Yeah. Oof.
The real gag of the season
Yeah.
is OnlyFans trying to ban explicit content.
It's really true.
Not just that, they're making it really unclear for all of the people that rely on it for money.
Yeah.
So basically, the statement that they've put out is that from October 1st, they're allowing quote-unquote nudity, but anything sexually explicit is not allowed on the platform. So the
they
creators,
can pose naked, but they can't, like, masturbate.
I think so.
Wild.
I think so. Or does it mean literally more than one person is involved?
Oh, who knows?
I don't know. And neither do the creators. And the creators are messaging, like, frantically, like,
Yeah.
can you please tell us if I have to, like, go to another site or do whatever?
Yeah.
And it's honestly just really unfair.
It's true. Okay, I actually read about this.
Okay.
I read a thread on Twitter kind of like explaining the whole situation.
How wild that in 2021 when we say I read about this, it means a Twitter thread and not an actual article.
It's true. It seemed legit though. So
No, I mean, tag yourself, I'm you.
basically they said that the reason this is happening is because MasterCard have said that
And Visa.
Oh, okay. Well, this one was just talking about MasterCard, and they said, it's likely that Visa is going to follow suit. But so this thread was probably written earlier in the week. Anyway, and they said basically that MasterCard was like refusing,
To take payments.
for things that are sexually explicit because it's like in relation to trying to stop like sex trafficking and stuff, but.
Yeah.
Then the thread went on to kind of like reference this article that was written in like 2018 by some guy saying like, fuck, what did it say? I don't know, something about how porn is basically all like sex trafficking, and that's why apparently it was why Pornhub had to like tighten their security and get verified is because like it was like I don't know.
It's all about
I've definitely
consent and
messed
stuff,
up the story there.
No, you got all of the main points, babe.
But like apparently the point that they were getting to was that the article was written by some like extremely right-wing Christian dude. So like all of this stuff that's like come from it is very much based in this whole idea that women can't have control of their bodies, and
It is.
as opposed to actually trying to stop trafficking and
It's
stuff.
got really nothing to do with sex trafficking.
Yeah.
From the actual people making the decisions standpoint.
Yeah, and the things apparently that they're doing like are not actually going to be stopping it. So
Yeah. And it's like the same thing with Tumblr and Pornhub. The whole reason that they had to censor stuff so extremely is because they figured it was easier to do that
Yes.
than actually regulate the content
Yep.
in a way that was meaningful.
Yep. Yep.
Which means, Pornhub just got rid of all the unverified stuff to get rid of all revenge porn,
Yeah.
all underage porn, all one person consent, knowledge of the videoing of it, whatever it's called, that stuff, which is fair, but also you could just like regulate it properly.
It's really true.
And then you're not alienating everyone.
It's really true. It's really true. It does make it it just makes it so difficult for like people who are actually trying to do the right
actual
thing.
sex workers who are doing completely legal, completely
exactly, consensual
stuff.
Yep.
And like, I'm pretty sure the terms of OnlyFans are quite clear that there's no rape play.
Yeah.
Scenes.
Oh, okay.
There's no public indecency.
Yep.
No bestiality.
Good one.
And no incest.
Yeah, okay.
I think those are the 4 things that all porn sites have to regulate.
Right.
So that's why all places, like all of the porn studios and shit,
Yeah.
they're all regulated really strictly so that they can still accept MasterCard and Visa payments.
Okay.
That's the whole point
Yep.
of why they're so strictly regulated.
Right.
And that's also the reason why a lot of porn isn't made in Australia.
Why?
Because ours are way stricter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our rules are like even further, like I don't even know. But it's kind of wild, and I feel really bad for all of the sex workers who actually rely on this.
It's really true. I feel like OnlyFans was a really good idea in like at its conception, and it just got like too big, and because it's gotten so big, it's just like people have misused it, and now it's like just completely out of hand. I mean, obviously there's a lot more going on to that.
Because they have a 3-strike warning system.
Yeah.
And it's meant to be flat. Every account gets 3 warnings of if they posted a public sex video or whatever.
Yeah.
3 warnings, and then the account is disabled.
Yeah.
But then it was revealed in leaked documents or whatever, they had all of these caveats that if an account had a certain amount of followers, so if they were extremely popular, they had 10 strikes.
Oh, wow.
That kind of thing.
Wow.
So, like, even the stuff that they were regulating, they weren't actually regulating properly. I don't know. It's obviously very complicated.
Yeah.
But it's still fascinating. And apparently, I just learned this. This is exactly what Patreon did as well.
Yeah.
And Tumblr.
Okay.
They basically used sex workers to build the platform and
Yeah.
get them to a point where they're able to accept billion-dollar investors.
Right.
Well, not billion, but you get my point.
Yeah.
These massive investors.
Yeah.
And then when the investors say, no sex, they say, okay. And then they completely disregard all of the sex
That's
workers that
crazy.
literally built this business.
Site. Yeah. Wow.
And that's what Patreon
I didn't know.
did.
I didn't know
That's what Tumblr
Patreon
did.
was founded on
I know,
sex
I didn't
work.
either, but they used to allow a lot more on it.
Wow.
And it's just another example of that. So I understand sex workers feel
Oh,
betrayed.
for
'cause
sure.
It was meant to be a platform
Definitely.
that
That's what it's for.
celebrated
Yeah.
sexuality, but no.
Yeah. That was definitely been a bit of a rocky path for them the last like 8 months after that what's her face thing. Bella.
That was like a year ago. You know what? I saw a post on Twitter
Yeah.
that was like, let's discuss the Bella Thorne getting hired for Shake It Up to OnlyFans becoming no sex stuff pipeline. Because there is a direct correlation.
Yeah, it's true. It's very
If she
true.
didn't get on there and scam people out of money,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have brought all the media attention.
Yeah.
It would have just been operating like other
Yeah.
adult websites.
It's true.
But because these celebrities were going on there and scamming,
Yeah.
Tyler fucking Posey from Teen Wolf,
Oh, did he do
he's
that
still on
too?
there scamming people.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Whack.
And it's like, well, if these celebrities didn't want just a little bit more money.
I know, it's true. It's like, wait,
This isn't, although this isn't aimed at celebrities who are actually delivering on the promises they make.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I'm sure there are some,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean.
Yes, I really do.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Whack.
Truly
Is there
whack.
anything else this week?
Let's find out, shall we?
Okay.
Bing, bang, bong. Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Wait. I literally, in the heat of a moment the other day, made a TikTok about High School Musical.
Oh, yeah.
It now has 500,000 views. Over that, I think. And like 1,000 comments or something crazy. People love High School Musical content, apparently.
That's so funny.
And I've now reached the height of fame.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I really have to like bow out now.
Or
I have to die the hero so I don't become the villain.
do you keep making High School Musical
Well,
content?
I'm like, this was meant to be a one-off High School Musical content TikTok.
But now you've stumbled.
But now do I have to make just High School Musical content?
You do for now until you have 1 million followers. And then you can...
And then I'll say no more porn.
Exactly. Well, and then you can expand upon what you're making.
But like, how much? I don't have much to say. And the worst part is people think that I was bullying Sharpay.
I know. I did read that. I was like, these people don't know you at all.
These people don't get a joke. It's like literally, you know, what the boomers and shit, sometimes the stuff they say about our generation isn't entirely wrong. You know, maybe we don't know how to take a joke all the time. You know?
Yes.
But only when it's me who's getting affected by it. I'm kidding. There's like 1,000 comments, like 995 of them are wholesome. Whatever. But there's like 5 that are like, you should be talking to the Disney writers instead of the director. And I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit.
It's really true.
It's a 15-second fucking video.
And then they're like, why do you hate Sharpay so much? She's my favorite character. It's like,
and I'm like, I said
where's
nothing
the
about the
hate?
character.
Yeah.
Basically, for people, the TikTok is literally just, in the song We're All in This Together, why did they give Sharpay the line, we've arrived because we stuck together, when she spent the entire movie trying to tear everyone apart? And people still had a problem. I'm like, no, bitch is my favorite character. She's an icon. She has character growth every movie and then reverts to her original form in the beginning of the next movie. What an icon. You know?
We love reverse growth.
We love reverse growth.
Iconic.
I don't know. Some of the comments are like so naive. However, there are some harsher comments that are like, well, actually, these are the lyrics, or actually, you're talking about the wrong person, or like stupid shit that doesn't matter. And I reply in like the nicest way possible. And then like I get a reply like a day later that's like, oh yeah, sorry if I sounded snappy. I was just having a bad day. I didn't mean to. And I'm like, okay, so you get called out by the person who made the thing.
Yeah.
And now you're sorry?
Yeah.
I love that. I love making people feel bad. You know?
I did see a couple of replies and you did seem like you were like a bit passive aggressive, and I was like,
me?
This is iconic.
Me? That's an embarrassing?
Never.
No.
Yeah, that was pretty iconic. That was a good moment of the week.
But yeah, no, that was stupid. It's literally the most spare of the moment one I've made. I literally recorded it. There was a phone ringing in the background and I couldn't be bothered to re-record it, so I just posted it. And that's the one that goes popular.
I do not understand the TikTok algorithm. I don't
either.
understand how it works. You spend like so much time on a video and you're like, wow, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
2 views, and then no time on something.
Yeah.
I'll just post this for fun. I didn't post anything today. 500,000 views later. It's fucking ridiculous.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
So confusing.
So confusing.
But yeah, people. It's TikTok. Most of the videos are jokes.
It's so true.
However,
It's
I will
about
say
High School Musical. Like, what?
it's very like me to get butthurt about the quite literally 4 slightly aggressive comments out of the 999 lovely comments that are just like, wow, it's been 15 years. Wow, isn't Sharpay a great character? That kind of thing. And I have to like defend how much I stan Sharpay. And I'm like, bitch, hers the only lines that I flawlessly know the lyrics to from every movie.
Fair.
Would someone who's not a Sharpay stan know all the lyrics to Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apawa Up? I don't think so.
I don't even know how to say the title.
Like, come on.
That's what your next video should be.
Literally.
Just seeing the lyrics of that, be like, would I do this if I hated shopping?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Whatever. My biggest complaint about We're All in This Together is the fact that she only got one line.
That's true. I mean, it was a terrible line.
And also someone commented and they were like, actually the line is we were right because we stuck together. And I said, oh, that makes total sense. I'm terrible with mishearing lyrics. And I went and Googled it and I'm fucking right.
You are right.
We were right because we stuck together.
Yeah, of course it is.
Of course I didn't say that.
You should have screenshot the evidence.
Well, no,
wait,
because
reply
then,
video.
Because then they messaged back, then they commented again the next day and like, sorry, I was so harsh yesterday. I didn't mean to be. I was like, yes, feel bad.
And you also say, and also you were fucking wrong.
You were wrong.
Iconic. Okay, we have to wrap up because Mum, I have to meet them for dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute, fresh, fun. That's all, I guess.
Oh, perfect. Oh, wait, did we actually make it through everything or?
Yeah, I believe
that.
we did.
Love that.
You know, I would have liked to have a deeper, meaningful conversation about Lord's new album, but of course, you're stupid.
Barking up the wrong tree for that one. I'm sure the listeners will appreciate your brief.
Unpacking.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Do you have a what the fuck of the week this week? Of course you do. This is more just me saying, are you ready?
Sure.
Cute. Okay, so wrapping up my what the fuck of the week this week
Okay.
is popping candy.
Okay.
Why you do that?
Why you pop?
Why you pop? Why you do that? Ma'am, a candy should not be a science experiment. These are two separate things.
Okay.
I do not want a science experiment happening in my mouth.
Did you ever have that chocolate that had the popping candy in it, the Cadbury?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now, bitch.
Oh, okay. You've had that recently.
Like, I just want to enjoy a little cube of chocolate. I don't want to have to
An
feel
explosion
like
of flavor.
1,000 ants are coming in my mouth. It's a fucking science experiment. Why is that in our food?
Fair. That's fair. I mean, I vibe with it, but that's just me personally.
God, you're stupid. I just don't get it. I just don't get popping candy. Popping candy. More like flopping candy.
Okay.
That's my what the fuck of the week.
Good one.
Flopping candy.
Perfect. Okay, my what the fuck of the week is okay, last night the next door neighbours,
Oh no.
it was their son, Mackenzie's friend, it's his birthday this coming week. Anyway, he had a birthday party.
Yeah.
And I think they were planning to kick on to like the regatta or something.
Right.
But they didn't. They stayed at home and they partying and they played really loud music until like 1 a.m. It was actually, I know, it was ridiculous. And so that's my what the fuck. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do
It's so
that?
wild to me that none of your neighbours called the police at 11.
It's really true. I think it's because we all like,
I mean, ACAB.
what?
All cops are bastards.
Oh.
I'm not meant to support the cops.
I mean, yeah, but we would Mum usually is the one who calls the cops on people, but Mum, she would never for this one because he is like Kenzie's best friend.
Yeah.
And I think everyone else is just kind of like, oh, we know them, you know, like
Yeah.
you if you do it, you're going to look like a dick.
Yeah. I mean, I truly would never do that to people because I feel like it's just bad karma.
Oh, I totally agree. And I feel like the law is you're supposed to have your music turned off at like 10 or 10:30, isn't it? I don't know. That
I
might
think
not
it's
be true.
literally 11.
Yeah.
It's meant to be turned down to
Yeah.
almost off.
And they're usually like, he has a few parties, but they're usually pretty respectful. Like they usually do turn the music down at like 10:30. But this time they fucking didn't, and it was rude. Nigel had a complete breakdown like several times because Mackenzie was actually over there for a bit, and every now and again he could hear Kenzie's voice, and he was like, "I'm sad, Dad, come home. Why are you not here?" Yeah. Yeah, he was a fucking nightmare to deal with, I tell you what.
Oh my God. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Parties.
So that's it. Parties.
Yeah, parties.
How dare young people socialize?
Right? What a great what the fuck of the week. Why are young people?
Why young people?
I mean, we are the young people in question.
We're mid-20s.
We're geriatric. Madster.
Yeah.
What are your socials?
Lady Ellis 101 on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Stunning. And what are your business ones?
Oh, okay. Harness Creation on Instagram and TikTok, and I think maybe Facebook, and maybe even YouTube.
Wig.
Wig.
Wow.
Nicholas.
Stunning. If you want to follow the podcast, you can at WTFIH podcast on Instagram and Twitter.
Cute, sexy.
And WTF is happening, the podcast on YouTube. As usual, literally all these links are down below.
Yeah.
So just go click them hyperlinks. I spend like at least 10 minutes putting them together when I publish the episodes.
Cute. You should just copy and paste them from the last one.
I do.
Okay, good.
But usually I copy and paste links to like the trailers for the movies we talk about. And
that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, you're dedicated.
I know. And if we have a guest, I make sure I put everything they talked about. And,
oh my God.
I know I'm special.
Wow. Look at you.
And if you want to follow, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Twitter, NIC_ZG.
He's got a 500,000 person viewed.
Yeah, honestly, I might just delete my TikTok now.
I peaked. It's done.
The fame is getting to me. I don't know what to do next. If I'm not offered a major movie role in the next like week, what even the fuck?
That's so funny.
You know?
Honestly, the first time I had a TikTok get like even moderate views.
Got like 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty
exactly. Yeah, no, I got like, it was like literally 30,000, so not even like
that's
good, but
that was like my one as well. The class of the Titans one.
The first time that happened, I remember coming home and I like put my phone on the table and I was like, guys, I'm famous and it's going to my head. So everyone just be aware of that.
I will expect daily foot massages.
Exactly. Everyone, I will be recognized on the street.
guys, no autographs.
Come on. Exactly. Mum and Dad and Mackenzie were like, "Ugh, you're serious, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm deadly fucking serious."
You're at the dinner table and your mum's taking a photo of her food. Excuse me, no pictures unless it's paid.
Exactly. Oh, that's so funny. Okay.
Stunning. Maddie, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you've had an enjoyable podcast session.
I have.
And I hope you have a wonderful time at dinner.
I will.
A wonderful time maybe watching Searching, maybe watching Lucifer.
Yeah. No, I pulled it up on the internet, so I will remember that movie. I'd already forgotten.
Mum saw that I had 472 tabs open on my internet the other day, and she said, "What the fuck is that?"
Fair.
And I said, "Ma'am, you get to complain about my tabs when you start to shut your apps."
Iconic.
Anyway.
The other day, my phone kind of like, it froze, and I opened up the Safari, and it had no tabs, nothing open. I was like, what's going on? I just shut my phone, like I turned my phone completely off because I was like, okay, I just need to process this. And when I turned it on, it was all back. Okay, so good. Thank God. I know.
I hit, about a month ago, I hit the 500 tab mark.
Oh my God.
You're not allowed to do more than 500. That's the point that Apple says no.
This has gotten too far.
You're hoarding. You're procrastinating. You need to look in the mirror and take a look at yourself. Delete some of them tabs.
Iconic. Did you?
Well, as I just said, I'm back to 472.
Oh, no.
So,
did you go all the way back to the beginning and just delete some of those? Yeah, fair.
But there were so many fanfics that I couldn't shut that I'm like, what am I even meant to do?
Literally me. I hate that I'm like 30 chapters into a fic and then haven't gone back to it. And I'm like, I'm not going to remember the first 30 chapters, but I also can't delete this.
And literally I could just go through and add all of them to my reading list and then shut the tab, but no.
No.
Then I'll never get to them. Anyway.
Exactly. Well, because there's a reason you stopped reading at chapter 30, isn't there?
There is. Speaking of, I'm like nearly finished 9 Perfect Strangers, the book.
Oh, yeah.
That Sammy recommended the other week. It's fucking phenomenal.
Is it? Okay.
It's like a super compelling read.
Okay.
It's really
I
really
might
cool.
give it a go.
Okay, Maddie, are you ready?
Thank you for listening to What the Fuck is Happening, the podcast. Oh my God.
That was so cute. So much easier to be in time in person. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Bye.
Bye.